Ζεύς.
Γεια σας, είμαι ο Satyros.
Καλώς ορίσατε σε ένα ακόμα επεισόδιο του Aerosfairisi.Gr.
Και πάλι φέτος αφιέρωμα στις γυναίκες Aerosofter. Φέτος έχουμε καλεσμένες από όλο τον κόσμο.
Πάμε να δούμε την πρώτη μας ερώτηση.
Πες μας δύο λόγια για τον εαυτό σου.
Hi, my name's Amanda, aka Dollface, and I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And my Instagram account is dollface_cc21.
Hi everyone, my name is Magdalena and I'm also known as polishairsoftgirl on Instagram.
Hi everyone in Airsoft community. My name is Sabrina and I'm coming from Greece. I am 23 years old and I am studying agriculture.
Hi, my name is Jen. I'm from Worcester in the United Kingdom. If you want to contact me, you can find me on Instagram at nextjengaming.
Πόσα χρόνια ασχολείσαι με το Airsoft?
And I started my adventure in Airsoft in 2012.
So I've been playing for about 2.5 years now. My husband thought it was a great thing that we could do together as a hobby, and when he started Canadian Cartel, Dollface was born.
Well, I'm playing Airsoft the last 6 months. Not so often because I'm working and studying also. And I found it really interesting at the beginning, and through the months it's getting more and more fascinating because it has the team spirit, that feeling that you are killed, that you have to kill others, you have to help your partners, and also our plans, they're fascinating, and I really enjoyed.
So I've been doing airsoft now for about 6 months, I'd say, and it hasn't even been 6 months in a row because I did actually take a couple of months off while I had a bit of a knee injury and I was having some problems with my gun, and I decided to have a rest over the kind of Christmassy period. So my first game was September time last year, I think it was. And 2018 is going to be the year that I really focus on airsoft, and pretty much that is starting from March, and I cannot wait. There's so many places that I want to try, so many people that I want to meet, and Instagram and YouTube have been brilliant for that. So seriously, get on Instagram, get on YouTube, all you have to do is hashtag airsoft and straight away you're in with the community.
Ανήκεις σε κάποιο σύλλογο ή ομάδα?
And I belong to a team JATF.
I belong to Kalinos Airsoft team, which is called MAC. It's quite new. It's 1 year old, we can say. A lot of our members are men. We are only 2 women in my team. And my team is joking at me and call me Pink Panther.
I am proudly part of Canadian Cartel, and I am the squad's medic, and Canadian Cartel was founded in 2015.
So at the minute I'm actually not part of a team or a squad. For me right now it's about meeting up with friends and playing different locations and improving myself as a player before I join a team. I mean, long-term goals, yes, definitely. I'd like to be part of a squad. I'd like to train with a squad. I'd like to go to different events as a unit. But right now, for me, I am still just kind of learning all the world that is airsoft. And I'm also meeting up with friends that I didn't even know did airsoft. So it's amazing putting a couple of pictures up on Instagram, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't realise you play. So yeah, there's quite a few people that I'm yet to meet up with, and hopefully that all starts this month.
Πες μας δύο λόγια για τον εξοπλισμό σου.
So I'm currently running 2 loadouts at the minute. One is based on like more for woodland, and the other is for CQB sites. So my woodland loadout is pretty much camouflage. This is British MTP, which is very similar to multicam. In fact, this is my new backpack for multicam because my last all-day event, I kind of got a bit tired of running back to get my stuff because I didn't have a backpack. So I've invested in a new backpack, and this is multicam, and I just find that it matches so much. So there really isn't a difference between multicam and MTP. But that's one thing I would say is learn your camouflage before you order it online, because that could be kind of awkward if you order the wrong camouflage. In the back there is my black chest rig, that's for CQB, so it's got a few more pouches on it for like grenades and things like that. And then I've got my multicam chest rig there with just a few pouches around there, and I think I will actually get a belt because I want my pistol to come from my belt instead of a leg holster now. As far as guns go, I've only got, this is my, well, I've only got this one, this is my main one. This is the ASG M15 SIR, it's an AEG, and this was my first gun. I got it after about the third or fourth game I went to. It's very entry level, I know that, but it's good just to kind of get me going, and it's kind of given me that time to try and learn what I want from my main gun and what kind of style of gun I like. And it's a good entry level gun because it retails at about £150 and it comes with battery and charger. So once you've decided that you do want to start, I would probably say that bracket is where you want to start before you go crazy. Like, you don't want to just go in and spend all this money on a gun that you don't even know if you're going to like the style of it. You don't know if you like the stock, you don't know if you like the weight. So I would say the best thing to do is to hire a gun before, or just going into the shop that you're going to buy it from and try it, which I did with that one and I loved it. And as far as handguns go, I've got my Nighthawk Custom from Red Wolf Airsoft, and this one actually comes with a silencer, which is hilarious, because I must admit I don't use it with the silencer on, but I've got to show you with the silencer on because it is quite funny. And I think if I was going to do game days where it's like a themed game day, I would totally rock up with this because I think it looks cool. And it actually also comes with a rail at the bottom of it, so I can attach a torch or a laser to it. But I mean, how cool does that look?
So a little bit about my gear. My primary gun is my G&G Black Rose M4. It shoots 400 FPS. I also have a red dot on here, and I have upgraded to a torque motor. I do also have a custom WE pistol in pink, of course, and then I have a custom Kydex pistol holster made by Hero Tactical, and I also wear a custom mask made by one of my teammates with my Emerson helmet, and then also I like to rock my Armadillo bandana, and of course any accents of hot pink.
My main weapon is custom-made M4. In the past I was using longer rifles, but I decided that I want to have full mobility. As uniforms I'm using M81 and Marpat Woodland, and the rest of my equipment is mainly in Coyote Brown and Woodland. Of course, most of them are made in Poland.
Well, my airsoft equipment is not such a big deal yet, because I told you that I've been playing the last 6 months. So I just use a Mi-4 rifle and a Gandalf with gas, but I'm going to take soon another rifle, more attractive, with hollow probably, and this.
Το μήνυμά σου ώστε να παροτρύνεις και άλλες γυναίκες στον κόσμο του Airsoft.
Well, to all the ladies over there, my message is to take one rifle, one gun, wherever, and join an airsoft game. And I believe that only one game, it can definitely put in your mind to take quickly equipment, to get in one team. It's really fascinating, the airsoft games and the airsoft community. and it's really nice to join in one team and play with all the members for Sundays, Saturdays, for games in other towns. Also, it's really nice, the feeling that you have to kill someone, or you can be killed with just one shot, and it's fascinating when you have to save your partners, the team spirit which is around. And furthermore, if you like video games, it's one opportunity to live it for real. Personally, I play, so it's really nice to see how it is in the reality. And my message is to definitely go and do some airsoft, any girl, but just don't be so ladies on the woodland or at the war zone. So that was all from me, and I hope you enjoyed. And thanks to Aerosfairisi.
For all new female airsofters, I wish persistence in showing that we are not weaker gender in airsoft.
So my message to women thinking about starting airsoft is just do it. Just turn up, honestly. There is nothing to be scared of. My first game, I was quite lucky because one of my friends invited me, who was also starting with another friend who's quite experienced. And I was able to kind of join in on his second game, being my first game, which, looking back on it now, I could have turned up to that day by myself, like no problems, because everyone is so friendly. If you want to try the sport and you know you want to play properly and you're really interested, you can just rock up at any place and they'll look after you, because that is the nature of airsoft. It's an honour game. It is filled with a community that are really passionate about what they do and the sport, so you could rock up and you could hire the equipment for the day. You don't have to fork out on all this equipment before you know if you're going to enjoy it or before you know what playstyle you're going to be. So for my advice to new women is to don't buy anything just yet, hold off on that. You might want to buy some clothes that you're going to be comfortable in running around, that's fair enough, but I would hold off on the kit because you can hire for your first few games. That's what I did. So I got to try a few guns before I knew what I wanted, and that's what I did. I think I hired for my first 4 games before I purchased a gun, and I think that would probably be my message to women, is just do it, just go. You don't need to know anybody. In fact, if you go on Instagram, all you have to do is type in the hashtag airsoft and straight away you're in with everybody, because it's a very close community and so many people know each other and so many people game with each other. So just do it. Just don't worry about turning up. If you've got nobody else to go with, that can maybe seem a little daunting, but I would totally, if I could go back and do it, I would totally turn up on my own, because everybody was so friendly that day. The people that I hired the stuff from, they explained everything to me, and it was just, yeah, it was just so easy. So my advice to people starting, just do it. Just start. You're going to love it, I promise.
My message to new ladies out there is enjoy the game, have fun, and play like no one's watching. Happy Women's Day, ladies. Enjoy the pew pew. Dollface out.
Άλλο ένα επεισόδιο του Aerosfairisi.Gr έφτασε στο τέλος του.
Μέχρι την επόμενη φορά τα λέμε στα παιδεία.